Oh, we did. We're done. We're doing it again.
That's it. All right.
Number 3. Are we doing 3 or
Take
2?
3.
Take 3. All right.
Don't laugh this time.
Shh. Don't make me laugh. You can't tell me not to laugh, because what do you think I'm going to do?
I don't know.
All right.
Hey, Justin and Leon here, FNK Classic Cars.
This is a very serious series.
Yeah, it was. It's very serious, apparently. You're supposed to say word up or something.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's start over.
All right.
Take 4.
Hey, Justin and Leon here, FNK Classic Cars.
Word up, word down, sideways,
Word all around.
mother-in-law, father-in-law, all your in-laws, because you know they don't like you. What we have here is, he's going to tell us.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, say something.
All right, so we're going to introduce you to a new segment called Viewers Vehicles.
And this is a very serious segment. This is nothing.
This is no laughing matter, yeah.
Anyway.
If you would have seen the previous 4 or 5 takes, we were laughing to tears, so we had to get serious on this one.
All right, do it.
All right, so we're going to introduce you to channel subscriber Andrew and his son Toby.
Yes, it's not Toby Keith.
No, I don't think so.
It's
his son does play guitar, though.
What, Toby Keith's son?
No, Toby. Andrew's son.
Andrew's son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has a '73 Ford Ranchero that he's going to tell us a little bit about.
He is. He's going to tell us about it.
Yeah. So without further ado, let's head over there and
Well, wait a minute.
see what he's got.
I want to think. I don't want to think.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. I want to know what you people think. I have a wife,
You do.
That's
That's
weird,
true.
isn't it?
Yeah, I have one as well.
but she absolutely hates El Caminos and Rancheros. She calls them trucks.
Yeah.
Can't figure out if they want to be a car or a truck. So I don't know what your thoughts are on that.
Yeah. Give
El
us
Camino, Ranchero. Does anybody like them? You hate them? What are they?
drop a comment after you see the video and let us know what you think.
You know, just in general.
All right, let's get over there.
No, why don't we?
Let's do it.
All right, do it. Floor it.
All right. How'll do, sir?
All right, all right. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for having us over.
Yeah, so I guess proper greeting would be welcome to the dark side here, or
Oh, yeah.
I guess in your case it'd be probably the Ford side for you
blue
Chevy
side.
guys. The blue side, you got
Yeah. So what we got here today?
it. First clue is I guarantee it did not come from Costco. I hear you got a thing for Costco from a few videos ago.
Yes, sir.
This actually is a 1973 Ford Ranchero.
I hear there's some story behind this thing.
There is. So, well, first, not to be confused with the distant cousin, the Chevy El Camino. This was kind of Ford's take of that. This car has a bit of a story behind it. We just brought it out here from the Pacific Northwest, mid-July, and this car actually was my late father's.
Right.
He had passed a little over 15 years ago. The car was supposed to be sold by my uncle. Wasn't able to do that, and they just kind of sat in his construction lot, deteriorated for a bit. We were actually able to, oddly enough, through a subsequent conversation, you and I talking after a FNK video a couple months ago, got in touch with my mom and found out that this car still existed in his lot. So we arranged to go ahead and get it shipped out here. And 15 some odd years later, it's finally found a garage, a permanent home, and we're gonna start getting it fixed up just the way the old man would like. And my son here doing the guitar entertainment in the back here, making good use of it. He actually was in this car when he was about 18 months old. Wasn't real big on it at the time. It's got glass packs and 400 underneath. We'll look at that in a minute, but makes quite a bit of noise nonetheless. So it wasn't his thing at the time, but I think he's going to warm up to it pretty well now.
Yeah.
I think the old man would be happy that it's going to end up being his first car and a joint project of ours together. So Ford advertised this as basically a utility vehicle. It was almost like a pickup car.
Yeah.
One of the best features actually that they did not advertise was that this car also makes its very own part storage shelf.
Oh, yeah.
So while you're actually doing any kind of major overhaul or whatnot,
It doubles as a workbench.
yeah, you're not having to find some other place in your garage floor and have people stepping on it and tripping over it. You can just make it your own workbench, parts bench. So far we've got a carburetor, air cleaner, the old intake, and probably a few cylinder heads before long. So I still have plenty of room to go.
Let's have a look under here. I hear you're doing some work to it.
We are. So it's one of those, we got to really just go over the whole thing again. It's been, I'm sure not by FNK standards sitting a while, but it's been 15 years, so we got a few things to...
And we've gotten some stuff that's been sitting around.
To go over, but First project was getting the car all the way in the garage because we could not get the engine going all the way. We found out this thing actually will run on 4 cylinders, fun fact. Wouldn't try it, but it will run on 4 cylinders.
Yeah.
But when we started going through it, we realized at one point, for whatever reason, it was bending push rods. And I'm not sure whether this thing just sat with valve covers off of it in the elements for years. I know someone put a cam in it with perhaps a little bit high lift for the springs. We're not sure, but we also noticed there was some oil smoke blowing out of the right bank. So it was one of those projects I'm sure many of you have been into where I can spend some money now and some time and keep going and create more frustration, and I can rebuild the engine, or I can just decide to rebuild the engine.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and skip all the extra cost and frustration.
Just
Sometime
right
this
to it.
winter, there's a great guy up the street with a machine shop who conveniently does a lot of this stuff. So I already talked to old Gunther, and we're gonna get this up to his machine shop. We'll do basically a one over stock job. These engines, this is a 400M. These don't have the best reputation in terms of performance, but these are actually just Stroker 351 Clevelands. So, hopefully not to offend anyone who might have one, but what's nice about these engines, even though for 73, the smog folks had kind of had their way with limiting a lot of the performance on these types of motors. What we're going to do is take out the dish pistons, get flat pistons instead, mill a little bit off the head, and some things to kind of get the compression kind of back to where we would want it to be, kind of more 1970, 71 era, rather than the 73s. And then if you just put some decent flowing intake exhaust on it, things like that, these engines can easily start putting out another 100 horsepower easily and become some pretty strong runners.
That's good.
So that's the plan for it in the near term. Obviously, we want to get this thing running. The paint actually was almost new at one time. Unfortunately, again, 15 years sitting outside. It's not the best thing for a Banco paint job, but...
Yeah, I guess this thing was, gold.
It was factory 1973, goldish, I think. Not quite my thing, but apparently at the time that was. So that is the factory color.
I like that color, but this color does suit the car now.
Yeah, and we want, as far as the overall theme, we want to kind of keep it consistent with how my dad had it. We'll keep it the same color he did. We'll probably get some different wheels, keep them similar styled. He was always
it's nice and straight too.
Yeah, no replacement for displacement kind of guy, so we're definitely going to keep a large cubic inch motor under the hood.
Over here, down the other side. Oh yeah.
Yeah, other than just a minor fender bender up front here, really the only damage on the car is just from either the paint peeling and some rust underneath, or some not so careful handling in a storage lot.
Headliner's still in great shape. Looks like the dash is not cracked. Carpet's still good. Really, you just could do a good cleanup on the interior.
Seats are very comfy. Yeah, we got a long interior cleanup to do, but the seats are pretty comfy. Detachable face CD player.
Old school there, yeah.
Yeah.
I just removed one from my Firebird, very similar to that, in favor of a Bluetooth style.
Still works.
I'm assuming underneath's clean.
Underneath is clean.
I guess no salt out that way.
Yep, they do not use any salt in the Pacific Northwest, so that was one big advantage of this car being out there.
Yeah, it looks real good under there.
So for a driveline, these cars were made for towing capacity along with just utility, so it's paired with a C6 and I believe a 9-inch driveline.
So what are you going to do with these old tires when you're done with them? Any burnouts or?
Well, after we give them a proper burial, at least living some rubber in the neighborhood here, our contribution to the community, we like to contribute back.
Sure.
Have you got any FNK type ideas for me?
I have an idea. I think the neighborhood would appreciate it if you put them out in the front yard and planted flowers in them.
I think the community would really like it, so.
I do too.
Appreciate the idea, man.
Well, as the build progresses, I think you'll have us back and
Oh, definitely.
do some more.
We look forward to it, yeah. Once weather gets a little bit milder and we start getting some work done on it and hopefully get an engine in here, we'll have a little more exciting video to produce as well. So once we get the engine in place, we'll just start making some modifications and fix-ups as we do, get the paint in order sometime, get the body straight bit by bit.
Cool.
Look forward to showing it off and having you guys back.
All right, well, appreciate you having us over. We'll see you on the next one. So what'd you think?
Oh, I thought it was great.
It's pretty neat. Kind of
Yeah,
reminds
it's
you of the Starsky and Hutch vehicle, except
It's different. I like
you know,
it.
it's a Ranchero.
They were the big ones, the Rancheros. They had the little Falcon Ranchero,
Oh, that's right. I forgot
and
about
then they
that.
went to the big one. The first Ranchero was a full size, right? Like a Fairlane in the 50s, and then they went to the little one, the Falcon Fantasy.
So who did it first, Chevrolet or Ford? I think El Camino was 59.
59. Ford was right in there too because they had a full size.
Ford guys.
They may have
Comments.
had an 8. Yeah, they
Yeah.
may have had a 58. I'm not sure.
Me neither.
Somebody will know out there.
Yeah.
And if you know, enlighten us. Let us know.
Yeah.
So do you like the big ones or the little ones? Do you like the Falcon one or do you like the Torino one?
I wasn't sure where you were going with that for a second.
The Ranchero.
Oh, of course.
I can't talk to him. Just can't do it. Our buddy, somebody,
Yeah.
Roy,
Yeah, Roy. Hi,
Mr.
Roy.
Green Jeans, he has a Falcon Ranchero.
That's
It's
right.
a
He sure does.
early one. It's made into a race car.
We'll
It's
have to
really
make him
badass.
one of the viewers'
Oh, that thing's wicked.
Now it's your turn.
Yeah, it is.
We
It's your
need
turn.
a subscriber and viewer for their vehicle to be featured on the channel. Drop me a comment, shoot me an email, send smoke signals
Smoke
to
signals,
Leon.
yes.
Yeah. We'll come over or you can come over here. All right, until next time,
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs way up. All I see is your belly in the picture. Go stand.
Is that gooder?
That looks pretty good.
What can you see?
I can see all of you.
No, I mean, what else? Can you see this car?
I can see that car and I can see the 56, but I can't see the Chevelle.
Ah,
It's too dark back there.
all right, let's do it.
That's good enough. All right, here it comes.
What?
It's mostly my hands.
Stopping by here. Motherfucker, you got some nerve. All right, go ahead, say something.
All right, ready?
All right, I'm good.
Are you sure you're ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, Justin and Leon here, FNK Classic Cars.
Word up.
Hey, we got a real treat today.
We did?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
that's right. We're going to do a feature today called Viewer's Vehicle. We actually have somebody
It views.
that views our channel.
That's it's got to be a fluke. Did he call you out of mistake?
Yeah, start that all over.
Yeah, we do. You put this in the blooper reels. I'll be damned.